happy birthday to you, Michael Irvin. How are you, sir?
Rich. I am here again.
Yes.
I'm doing well, Rich. But
Okay.
listen.
Yes.
I am 47 plus 7.
Okay.
I told you I stopped taking the numbers. At some age, at some time, someplace, we should be able to say no more numbers. I'll take a celebrated day.
Yes.
But I'm not adding on any numbers. At 47 was my favorite number, my college numbers. I stopped taking ages at 47. So 47 plus 7, you can say that. Well, but I'm not 54.
And in that vein, I celebrated my 20th annual 30th birthday just this past year, right?
I understand.
You understand that? But I choose 30 just because it's a number. You choose 47 because that's your number from the U, though, right, Irv? Correct?
And yes, it's one of my favorite numbers. It's my number from the U, and it's still a good age. 47 means you're still young enough to be in it, but old enough to know. You know what I'm saying? Well, once you turn over that 50, you get that AARP card, and then people start saying, you're an old man. You know,
I got one. Hey, I got one of those too.
Jamie Foxx. I saw Jamie Foxx joking about it. He said he was doing a show, and he said one of the girls came up to him and said, "How old are you?" He said he's 49. He said, "You have the 49? Like, you know, like it's a disease when you get that age. You know, like you have the 50? You already 50? Like, you know, so I just stopped. I said, let me just stop at 47 and just add years like that.
I love it. Well, happy belated birthday, Irv. Let's get into it.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Of course. Let's get into it. Why is Brady being attached in any way, shape, or form, even rumor, to the Cowboys? Is there anything possible on that front, Irv?
Well, there was so much talk about it early on, and then I was out in not L.A., but Miami for the Super Bowl, and I even talked with some people about it because I thought there's no way that's happening. And then when I started talking to people, I said, "Oh, wait a minute." I thought it was no way it's happening because there's no interest on either side. Then I learned that there is some interest on one of the sides, and that kind of woke me up and said, "Wow." But I don't think there's a possibility of that happening because in order for any deal to happen, both sides have to agree. I just heard you talking about Brady being a bull in a china shop and forcing his way to San Francisco. But even that, you know, Brady's great. He's the greatest to ever do it. And he should have an opportunity, and New England has given him that opportunity to pick a place. Go pick a place. If you get another opportunity, you will give it to you. You've earned that. But the other place also has to pick him, and right now I just don't see it happening in Dallas.
Well, I mean, that one, when I heard that, Dallas, I mean, look, at some point they're going to figure out Dak's contract. At some point that has to be handled, and even if somehow, some way it's not, they'll franchise tag him, right? I mean, and figure out how to take between now and July, and if need be, go into the season with him on a Cousins contract. Right, Irv? I mean, that's the way it's going to go with Dak and Jerry.
Right. If that franchise number is $33 million, not a bad number or something like that. 33, I've heard 30, and I don't know it exactly. I've heard 30, 32, 28. So all of that is good number. All of that is good number just to be franchised. And then, of course, the next year it'll be, 39 or something like that. So we're talking about incredible numbers. But I think what's best for the Cowboys, and hopefully Dak says and sees what's best for him, is for them to work out a long-term deal. This team works around Dak. The one thing about Tom, you bring Tom Brady in, Rich, you got to bring in everything that Tom does. You got to bring in his system. And I'm not saying that if you do happen to bring in Tom, that you should. That's exactly what you should do, is bring in his system, and that would be quite a thing. I did a show here, and guys were asking me, well, do you think Tom can make a difference? I said, let me give it to you this way: give Tom the talent that Dak had around him in New England last year. Do you think they have a chance at winning the Super Bowl? And the answer has to be absolutely yes.
So, you heard about Amari Cooper, right? What do you have to say locally, Irv? He says he wants to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I think we have that soundbite. Do we have that, Mike Del Tufo? Can you play Amari Cooper to set up the conversation?
Listen, I love being a Dallas Cowboy. I love everything about it. I was just thinking about that today. I think about it almost every day, really. Just primetime games. Like we play what seems like more night games than anybody, and that always feels good to a football player. Everything, the facility, I love it here in Frisco, where I stay at now. Just the aura of being a Dallas Cowboy. I mean, you can't beat it. So I want to be a Dallas Cowboy for life.
Well, you know what that means. You were a Dallas Cowboy for life, Irv. Do you think he's going to get that?
I surely hope so, Rich. And I've been telling everybody, man, everybody's talking about, we got to get Dak signed. I said, yeah, but why invest all that money if you give him no one to throw it to? So we have to make sure that you also get Amari signed. You remember what it was like? We were doing those shows a couple of years ago before Amari Cooper came to Dallas. They looked horrific at the wide receiver position, which made Dak look horrific. You don't want to go back to that. You do not want to go back to that. If anything, once you give this man the kind of money that Dak's going to command and demand and is demanding, you got to give him help around it. So somehow, some way, I love hearing that Amari Cooper loves being here in that conversation. He also talked about his great relationship with Dak Prescott, and he understands that sometimes when you get traded, you don't always end up in a lucky spot like that. So hopefully they'll be able to get that deal done. And when Jerry hears that interview, that says, "Oh, so you're willing to work with me on this." That's what Jerry hears when he hears, "I want to be a Cowboy for life." That means, "Oh, so you're willing to take a little bit less to stay here for life." I guarantee you he'll bring that up.
I love that. And what's going on with Dez? Is there any there about a reunion, Irv?
I was with Dez the other night at the basketball game, man. And speaking of Rich, watching Zion and Luka go at it, man. Oh my God, that was incredible, man. It's just phenomenal to watch those two guys. It really was. But I was with him at the game, and I talked about it, and we talked about it. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. His face just lights up. It blows my mind how much of a Cowboy he is. I remember a couple of years ago when Baltimore was offering him a 3-year deal. I don't know, maybe $25-30 million or whatever. And he basically just said, "No, I don't want it. I don't want it." But now he's ready to come back and play for Dallas for a lot. Let me put one more lot on there, a lot less. And that's amazing. That tells you how much he loves the Cowboys. And really, I think he only really wants to play for the Cowboys. But I think that would be an interesting pickup if they made that pickup. Because, guys, let me tell you something. It's hard to be an alpha male. An alpha male, alpha says first. Alpha says everything comes through me. And then all of a sudden to come back to that same uniform, that same helmet, in the same locker room, and now you're the omega male. Now you're the bottom. Now omega says the end. Now you go from being first to the last. And it's a hard thing in that same uniform, in that same locker room, to go from being first to last. It'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Well, the question is Jerry into it? I mean, Jerry said he thought about it in the shower. What did he mean by that? I
don't know.
Can you translate?
There's a lot of places.
Translate that.
I love how you ask the question, Rick. Rick, I love how you ask the question like, well, what does he mean by he thought about it in the shower? What was he doing in the shower that made him think? Whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know why Jerry said stuff like that.
I don't know.
But hey man, all I said, Dez did go up and get the ball. He went up and got the ball. So I don't know what he's in the shower thinking about. Hopefully he's thinking about Dez still having the ability to get up and get the ball and make some plays.
All right. Michael Irvin here on the Rich Eisen Show. So what do you think Brady's thinking right now? Because, I do believe he is thinking San Francisco. Like deep down, I think he wants to see if that's possible. Irv, what do you think?
You always, Rich, there's no doubt. Every player will tell you. I don't care who that ultimately he wants to play for the team that he grew up loving. That's the ultimate dream, to one day line up. You either want to play for the team you grew up loving or play for the team that you grew that's right there in your hometown. Sometimes maybe sometimes it's another team. But like me, I always wanted to play for the Dolphins. I mean, I love the Cowboys. My dad was a Cowboy fan, but I always, I wanted to go help Dan Marino get that Super Bowl. I watched Mark Clayton and Mark Duke, so I know that would be incredible for him. And that team is right there. That team is right there. And I said last year in that Super Bowl, I thought San Fran would win it, but I knew it would come down to Jimmy Garoppolo making plays in the end. And they were right there. Had he hit that pass to Emmanuel Sanders, maybe they win that football game. And that was the difference right there in that football game. So there's no doubt in my mind Tom Brady would love to go home, especially with that team that he has right there in San Francisco.
Did Jimmy ever call you, when you were perhaps towards the end of your career and say, how about come play with me one more time in Miami if you were physically able to do it? Did you ever get a call like that, Irv?
No, we never really had that conversation. By then, I was already too engrafted with the Dallas Cowboys to leave a place that I won 3 Super Bowls to go and try to build, you know what I mean, and try to build on to something at that place. I just didn't think that was viable for me. And, things have changed now. Back in the day, Rich, it was great to be able to stay with one team. Now everybody, even in basketball and football, LeBron has made it popular. You kind of go and do your thing when your contract is up and bounce around, kind of be a hired gun. But I still like the idea. I still hope Tom Brady plays in New England. I still hope, but who am I? I wanted Michael Jordan to end in Chicago, and that didn't work out. So certainly this can have a possibility of Tom Brady ending up somewhere else.
All right. Before I let you go, it's a weird question to ask live on the air, but I'm going to ask it anyway because it was something we talked about for me in hour one. Your Uber rating. Do you have your Uber rating? Do you know that what that would be off the top of your head, Michael?
No, and it was interesting when I heard you mention your Uber rating. I was like, who knows their Uber rating?
Well, do you know?
My rating should be high with all them Uber receipts I have.
Well,
how do they rate you?
Well, here's what you do. Do you have your phone with your Uber app on your phone right now, right, Irv?
I do.
Okay, open it up. Go ahead and open it up, and then look at your top left. When you open it up, it should say your name, and then there should be a number in the top left portion of your app. And you tell me what it is. Oh, did you just hang up?
We hung up. This is good. Yeah, your rating's going down even now. More.
Call him back.
You just can't do 2 things at once.
Call him back. Get him back on the phone. By the way, here's a guy who says, I'm not an old man. I'm not an old man. He's like, hold on a second.
Let me.
Then he hit the wrong button.
Hang on.
You got to call him back. Is Irv back on the phone? Is Irv back on? You there, Irv?
Back on.
Yeah.
All right.
I got it.
What's your Uber rating? Do you know it?
Well, wait. I went in. I clicked the top left button. Hold on. I want to see this too.
You click on your Uber button and then go top. You see the 3 horizontal lines at the top left in the circle?
Oh, yeah. I see it.
What's your rating, Irv?
Wait. Rich.
Yeah.
What was yours, Rich?
454.
What was yours?
454.
Rich, I'm a 477. Listen how great that is. 47. I just talked about this number. I'm a 477. Is that not incredible? Boy, that's good things coming. Buddy. 477.
Everybody loves Michael Irvin. What the hell? I did nothing. To earn this rating, and I can't. I'm in a riptide. I can't get out of it. No matter how nice I am.
How do they give you the rating? What are they rating it on? Are they rating it on tips? Talking to people? How do they rate that?
Well,
great question.
We've had Uber drivers calling in throughout the entire show so far, and they have told me, they'll just give people who vomit in their car 5 stars, and others will say like, we want you to talk. It's like, different strokes for different folks, Irv. But obviously,
I should have a 5-star. Listen, man, I get in the Uber. I have to take pictures. I have to sign autographs. I should get a 5. A 5. Why do I even have? Not that I'm complaining about a 4.7 because that says good luck for me. But I should have a 5 because I'm giving them value, not just the money. I have to every time I have to step out, take a picture in the Uber with the Uber driver and everything else. Like,
You're giving value. Yes, exactly. You're a value add. You're a value-added ride. All right, Irv. That's the competitive spirit that puts you in Canton right there on display. That's it.
Interesting, buddy. That's interesting. I just want to know that I beat you, Rich. That's all. So think about that, Rich. In what other world will I beat you in anything when we start talking about like customer satisfaction, any kind of thing. I lose it everywhere when it comes to you and me in a comparative analysis, except Uber has me better, and I appreciate Uber.
Happy birthday, Irv. Happy birthday. Take care of yourself, bud.
All right, love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Appreciate it,
It's Michael Irvin, everybody.
Thanks, man.